Monkey King a lot. I see what Darleng
Okay.
are going for. There's a lot of aggressive potential. They're gonna get a lot of vision through the Clockwork Hook, Rocket Flare as well. And I think they're gonna get moving real bright and early.
If they can get out of these landing stages, they should be in a decent position to run over this game, right? Luna, her timing is very clear. It's that BKB.
I mean, you know what they say, Crash? The early monkey gets the self-alien clone farming in his jungle before he gets useful items.
That's what they say.
That is what they say. You wouldn't get it. It's a Southeast Asian thing. It's fine. Weird.
Oh, okay. That's that
I'm fine.
Sorry.
It only took me 2 days to play that card. It's fine.
It's my Canadian ignorance. What can you do?
Yeah. The I in Canada stands for ignorance. What can you do?
Yeah.
Okay, coming out. Both smokes up on both sides, trying to get some forward vision and perhaps try for a first blood. Dric will get his smoke popped, but he'll be just fine. Great positioning from that Clockwork. Avoid trouble.
Look how fast Dric runs out of there too at the win lace. He's like, all right, see you later, guys. I did my job.
What? Palos, what you doing, baby? Looks like some courier.
He's gonna go kill some couriers. Yeah.
I mean, you gotta keep an eye out for that one. Mikoto's gonna lose his if they're not paying attention. And looks like they're a bit too focused on trying to find an angle. Man, Nah, these are some shenanigans right here, Palos. Oh, the GL just to distract. Oh, look at that.
Distract them with the good luck.
Yeah. You gotta pop out. Okay, now's the time you start spamming the voice lines.
Yeah, Palos says it as well. Good luck, have fun.
Oh, he's up
Priorities.
To no good. He's up to no good. He needs to wait for the TP though. If not, they're gonna... Okay, wait. But same applies for Bleed, right? They can't actually come back here. Oh my goodness. Not like this. 3? Oh, Palos.
Not quite the 4th. Oh my god.
Okay, it's not a lot of gold actually. It's like 25.
At 25 each.
Top of the last hits, pot crazy. Jotun does die in the bot side though. Looks like they were able to connect with the disruption as well as the stomp and the chase down. Dric just being annoying up here.
Yeah.
But he might actually be in some trouble. JaCkky hasn't shown what spell he's leveled just yet. And yeah, I mean, they can't afford to waste too much time trying to chase him down. Poloson and JaCkky will just head back to lane.
Dric's done his job, right? He's delayed the laning a little bit for the Luna.
Yeah,
gonna
absolutely.
Miss 1 or 2 creeps here.
Just one.
Just one.
Yeah.
Hey, that's a start, right? Dric is back. Makes me so happy.
Yeah, I hope it lasts because
yeah.
The thing is, even in their series against Talon, there were a couple of disconnects specifically from Dric. So I'm not really sure what's going on with his electricity. Hopefully it lasts throughout this entire series because this is, I think we talked about it briefly when we were casting Darleng the first time. It's a very big chance for both himself and Jotun to prove themselves, and right now Jotun will get a brilliant setup, interrupting Masaros with that storm, but it's still going to come out. DJ turning around, and Poloson's here to play as well. Has the Mud Golem to join in on the action, and stuns coming through should be more than enough damage to kill off this Monkey King. And I just have a question. Are you firmly of the opinion that a Clockwork would have made the difference there?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, that's okay. I'm glad we got that.
Although, to be fair, JaCkky didn't do anything either, so...
He tried. It was a good attempt.
Yeah.
I gotta sort of give respect there. Mikoto will get a bit lucky with that guess on the top side. Secures an invis room for himself. But yeah, realistically, that's not really going to convert into any sort of kill onto Yowe or anything. Maybe just a bit of objective pressure. They want to make use of this catapult. Have a creep coming through as well.
Yeah, that's a good opportunity to pressure the tower, even a little bit, right? Any sort of damage you get on this tower is going to be very valuable. Yeah, if you can take it, you'll be even happier.
Oh, this is a really, really nice timing that the bleed supports have found themselves in. Win that fight in the bot side, leave the Centaur nice to his own devices. And Mikoto, he's just going to be able to clean up this tower. Nice deny though. Yowe. Hi, Agi. What can you do?
Yeah.
Oh, and the mass TPs, they know that there might be a sneaky techies in the area trying to contest. The setup is there. Mikoto's going to bring his clone in. Jotun has a TP available though, but not going to pop it because Masaros is right there, and unfortunately DJ will clean that one up. Walk back for his Wisdom Rune. Everything turning out bleed this early game.
Yeah, 5-1 Luna. Been farming incredibly well. JaCkky, we've seen him on this Luna before perform. We'll see how well he does this time around. It's not necessarily the easiest Luna game, right? If Monkey King, Dragon Knight are able to jump on top of you, you don't really do too much to them.
Uh-oh. Bosku with the setup. They're running forward, but that's exactly what the Stampede is for. The Clockwork was forced away by the edge and not able to hold you in place. Poloson able to clean that one up. The blast off should get an easy trade though. The sprites are working overtime. Someone pay them their wage. Holy, Poloson almost sneaks out of that one, but will get claimed by Bosku.
How much damage this Wild Wing is doing to Jotun? He's got to run. He's got to flee, dude.
He's kind of getting beat up a little bit. Hurricane back the Dragon at the same time. Why not just mess with them? Block the hard cam. Yeah,
block the cam. Oh my god.
Yeah, because Mikoto, they found Palos again, and no one's in the area to help him. No Stampede, but they have so much slows that this Monkey King just can't go anywhere. Cleaned up, and DJ on a killing spree. Take away his Koto, and he'll just bring out his B side. This Shadow Demon's looking scary.
Sneeze, do you think that, so much like the Lifestealer Centaur lane, it's not as one-sided as it used to be? Do you think Monkey King Centaur is in a similar situation now? Where, like, Centaur, you're not leveling Retaliate, instead you're focusing mostly on the magic damage?
Yeah, I mean, it helps you out in the early stage of the lane, but the fact that you're still dealing with a kill lane. Nicely done by Poloson to whirlwind Dric out of there. Oh, and perfect disruption, keeping him alive. Now, the question is, can Poloson get out of here? It's still a lot of magic damage, and they should be able to finish him off. Last sticky bomb does connect the tower regen. It is gonna be enough. He survives on what looks like 10 HP, gets the magic stick in there. Even if I'm not wrong, I think he backpacked his items just for efficiency. Every little trick in the book to keep Poloson up and running.
Dire's top tower.
You can't have both of these heroes only doing mediocre or poorly, because they need to be ahead and you need to be making moves on these cores while Luna's still farming.
Dude, that was such a cool play. Did you see that? Poloson starts running up into Palos and he just stops completely abruptly. And then Palos, assuming that he's going to continue moving forward, just bouncer strikes nothing, and Palos just looks at him. Uh-oh. Stampede up. Straight onto this Monkey King. He thought he was home free. The tips come through, maybe a bit preemptive. Turns around for another bouncer strike, but DJ is on a mega kill streak. He's just been collecting monkeys all day and all night.
He's got a barrel full of them right now, Sneeze.
Yeah. And I don't know if you've seen monkeys in a barrel before, but generally they're not too pleased about being in said barrel. Palos is having a rough one.
And that is putting it lightly. Arkward not doing too hot either. Mikoto, I feel like should be doing a little bit better. The Morphling lane isn't too favored towards the Morphling at all. Oh, JaCkky.
Oh, JaCkky. Hook shot. This is exactly what they needed. They have to take down this kill, and looks like they'll be successful in doing so. No help nearby. It's a beautiful three-man storm from Masaros, but it comes a bit too late. The tips back the other way, feeling a bit of retribution there, finally getting a return on the opposing carry as Masaros looking to be in some trouble as well, but Mikoto, he's brought his clone and he's ready to fight. Onto Yowe. Oh, Spirit Vessel, it looks like it's going to be enough. Trying to work him down the last bit, impetus. Masaros will get that stomp up, and they found Bosku in the tree line as well. Doesn't have the flying movement just yet. The last bit of banish, DJ wants to get the kill for himself, but Mikoto will be the one to claim it. The residual Spark Wraith. Even though they get the Luna, they lose Yowe as well as the Dragon Knight. I don't know whether that's worthwhile.
And that was Kuku's first showing this game, right? That is the first time he's left the top lane.
Yeah.
And it really does. It's like, okay, I'm going back to top lane. I'll see you guys later, right? I'm going back to farming.
Oh, they spot the Palos in that top side. It must have been the high ground vision. Luckily, he's able to just kind of dismount and make it out of there. Dric will lock in the Enchantress, but Jotun, now he's very, very far forward. Makes use of that Shadow Amulet to hide himself momentarily. Dric ticking out. Last bit of damage.
Oh.
Narrowly survives there. You really need one sort of proxy carry to help you through, tide you through this time. Jotun will get caught out by Mikoto. Palos, all he can do is watch from the trees. He needs to be careful though. They've been really good about spotting him out with these Spark Wraiths. And he doesn't really have the facilities to fight just yet. Working on that BKB, Maelstrom already complete. Now he is giving them really good vision of the entire bleed lineup, and here comes Yowe straight onto Mikoto. This is the target that they need, and Masaros can't make it here in time. It's a double stun up, and the mob thing just melts. You might have got the killing spree, but you might regret that move. 2 for 2 right now. As they make it a third, DJ goes down as well, and that is a mega kill going the way of the Morphling from his grave. It must have been just some illusions that came out from the Manta. Not too bad for the side of Darling.
Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately your mid laner dies by top of the net worth on your team goes down, but a very good fight trade at the end of it all. You got both supports and the mid laner. There's no way you're not happy with that.
Look, we're ragging a bit on Mr. Kuku here as he's starting to get gone on, using the Eclipse onto him as well. Oh, perfect. The Shadow Amulet just keeps him alive, and now he's going to run forward as well. Summon his own illusions. He's not scared. Masaros, though, locked up, and he's not going to be quite as lucky. Jotun will be the one to claim that one up. Baiting them in a little. Oh, Bosku almost... Bosku walks into a spark raid, doesn't it? Oh, spooky.
He's just doing it for funsies, you know.
Oh, Mikoto. Oh, he's gonna get jumped on here. The rest of the side of Darling are still around. Poloson, he can't help you out of here. But your clone might be able to turn things around. Magnetic field right in the nick of time. Saves him from that terrifying Monkey King. And the last bit of damage. Yep, Shadow Demon out. He's toast. Just gonna pop to that Spark Ray. Good protection there from the beat lineup to keep Mikoto safe. I mean, this game, it's just been action, action, action post-laning stage. These teams, they're butting hits non-stop.
Yeah, Peloson's going to be going for one as well with that Dragonlance. I wouldn't be too surprised to see Luna finish one as well with the Hurricane Pike.
They're just going to go onto the high ground, and I don't know what the wave clear is from the side of Darling. All they really have is maybe Breathe Fire. You could get the shot on the Dragon Knight, but it's going to delay your farm and your timings by so much. I mean, the only person that I can think of is this Techies, and he's nowhere to be seen. JaCky's just going to mow down this tier 3.
And they're actually going to go down even faster, right? That is the beauty of Luna, but look at this wraparound.
Trying to make the move out. Stampede, though, there's the retreat. Kuku tries to get the initiation, but the Wukong's command, it is laid down, and Mikoto forced up in the wrong direction. Beautiful hook shot with the backline as well, holding Masaros in place and making him a non-factor. They've eliminated Luna from the fight, and now Masaros under some threat. This is a huge fight from Darling as they push back the side of Bleed in their entirety. You don't have enough physical damage to kill off the Luna, but when you're taking down just about everyone else, I don't think that's going to be much if a complaint coming out from the Radiant side. Beautiful wraparound and excellent team fighting from Darling.
Luna didn't have BKB until a little bit into that fight, and at that point it was way too late to just BKB. And that was, you know, we talked about that was kind of Bleed's window, right? With the BKB, you've missed it. Ability Sneeze.
Yeah.
Radiant's bottom tower.
Still, I mean, you know, people always make that joke. It's like, oh yeah, maybe in low MMR pubs. No, even in pro games. I mean, right now he's not able to turn invisible and he will disappear. But not because he can't be seen, because he's dead. 44 seconds. And now straight back to the agenda. Luna has a very tight schedule, okay? She has things to get to, meetings to attend. So she needs to get these buildings out stat. And they are focusing this down with the help of the clone and the illusions. Top in a couple of Shadow Demon disruption illusions as well, just to finish the job. And yeah, Yowe, he understands that there's nothing he can do about that situation.
That was a very aggressive TP. That could have gone extremely poorly.
Like, if there was a Spark Ray spotting that out from the get-go, that would have been troublesome for sure. But I guess in these moments, you thank your lucky stars that TPing to a location gives you a bit of vision around the area. So if he knew he was spotted out, he's like, okay, no, this ain't happening. Yeah.
Running into the Shadow Demon, gonna give you illusions of Luna. You're gonna get them one way or another, right? You gotta work for it a little bit, but you're gonna get them. Couldn't get the Darkseer as it was banned out, so just turn into the Shadow Demon.
So one thing that's so you're joking about, okay, well, no, it's not even a joke. The Disseminate might actually do a lot of work back the other way, right? If Yowe turns into Shadow Demon, gets illusions on himself, and maybe puts the Disseminate on himself, he's reflecting so much damage, you might have to hold that thought. Yowe might not be alive for much longer. They want to set up with Masaros. Here comes the Shiva straight in with DJ. So much burst, but they can't finish him off before he pops the BKB. Jotun will go down as well as Dric, though. Bosku trying to turn things around. DJ able to use the cheese and keep himself up and healed. BKB for Bosku, trying desperately to fly away here. That phased movement will get him out of here. Pops the BKB, tries to TP out and will be successful in doing so. They stomped a bit preemptively there. DJ still looking for Palos, but he'll jump back straight into the tree line and get out of there. Yowe will as well.
Is that an Orchid build-up on Monkey?
Oh my god! We can't escape! Every single game is... Okay, it's a good item, this patch. Is it good? I guess it's Beast versus the Shadow Demon.
Am I crazy? No, that is Orchid build-up. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I thought I was crazy for a second. No, I'm right.
Yeah,
I don't
mean,
build
it's,
Orchid nearly enough. I was like, cornucopia, am I sure? Yes.
Okay,
Yes,
to be
I
fair,
am.
they did mess with the recipe a couple of times, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So, forgiven. But
Yeah, thank you.
you're so welcome.
You're so kind.
I'm so kind. Okay, Roshan number 2 is up, and this is the timing TM that Darling will have to contest for sure. I mean, they didn't seem to have much trouble dealing with the Luna with the Aegis, but it did take some creative initiations. Speaking of creative, they're going for one big wraparound. There was a ward placed there, and Bleed will spot nothing under the cover of smoke.
Radiant are scanning.
This is where the Clockwork Rocket Flare does its work, just giving you low committal vision of the entire enemy team. Here comes Bosku, charging forward, blinks straight into the pit. No, he sees Poloson. Around, but Palos has found them, pops the BKB and his beautiful Wukong's command. They need to flee. Poloson retreating to the right, and the Delta split. It ends up working out. Dric looking to finish at least one kill off though, but Poloson, he's so tanky. What in the... He's just healing. I mean, they'll finally get him down. Immediate buyback. And you've used the Dragon Form, you've used the Wukong's command. Bleed are sensing that it's their time to strike. It's their time to get a good posture up here. Yeah, Ench will just TP up to the top outpost and come through the twin gates. That's the safest route. You don't want to get cut off by any members of Darling. And off the back of that, yeah, you can't. You've already used your primary teamfight tool. And yeah, this Aegis is going to go the way of JaCkky. Good patience there from Bleed to just wait that one out.
And this is what we talked about during the draft, right? Like, the Monkey King into Centaur. It's not that easy.
It's not at all. I mean, that literal Delta split, you don't really have any other tools to keep them in place. No one, I mean, Dric, he tried his best there, but he didn't want to kind of gimp up his own team from getting that kill. So, it's starting to get a little tricky to make this clockwork work. Especially when the positioning from Bleed was so on point there. Nobody other than Poloson showing. And he was ready with the buyback.
And Poloson was deceptively tanky. They had to throw a lot at that Enchantress to kill her.
It's not even deceptive at this point. I mean, he even has the Paladin Sword for his own sort of light spell lifesteal and amplifying his own healing. So, those sprites, they were already working overtime, and now you boost them up even more. Straight up onto high ground. Here we go.
As well.
Very, very nice. Additional damage coming through. Bosku will reduce it, but instantly purged off. Actually, he didn't even get the time to debuff still on, but it's not going to stop Luna from doing Luna things here. Now they need to watch out for a very awkward angle approach again. Yowe will come in, pop the BKB onto JaCkky, but that's exactly what the Stampede is for. Palos not going to connect on the Boundless Strike, which means that JaCkky will be able to retreat. They don't even lose the first life. They're trying to play a little funky with Yowe pushing up in that top side, but Mikoto heads back home to just address that, and Bleed are able to make a clean escape.
And they could just go again, right? That was the very beginning of their Aegis timing. They weren't a team. They're not a team to wait around until the end of their Aegis timing to go push. They go right away because they recognize how strong they are. They want to force back heroes to their side of the map, and then it's time to chill, right? You push back. You understand the Wukong's command is back up. You understand that the dragons are back up. You're just waiting. You're buying your time, waiting for Darling to make some sort of mistake.
Yeah, I mean, and they have to. They have to try and find some sort of commitment. That's kind of the... Oh, Jotun. Rest in peace.
Hey, there's a little bit of a window.
He gets
they're gonna smoke up.
Yeah, they can just go straight in, maybe force the buyback from the techies. JaCkky straight back onto the high ground. That was not the time to just give over death to the Tormentor there. Oh, who have they found on the sidelines? It's Dric. Easily picked off. The Aghanim Scepter finally grabbed by Bosku, but is it too late? You already have the Lunar Illusions beating on you on the high ground. Buyback on the techies. It's still a 4v5 situation though. Here comes Bosku straight in. DJ with the disruption, and Mikoto with the magnetic field. So many little steroids on this big bad Luna. This is what they were gearing up towards. You protect the creep wave though. Another one is coming. The backdoor regen will put a stop to this. You gotta watch out for the minefields as well. Here comes Yowe. Morphed up into that shadow demon. Creating illusions of your own, but they don't last for very long. Again and again, I don't know how you fight this. Palos has to come from...
I don't know what you do.
Yeah, Palos has to come from a crazy angle, but they're not giving it to him. Take a look at where he's positioned. Tried to get a side, maybe Wukong's command or something like that. JaCkky's already at your top side.
You still have 2 minutes on Aegis. You have all the time in the world to work with.
Oh, look at Yowe. Masaros, he's ahead of it. Gets the stomp out, but doesn't connect on anyone. And JaCkky, he needs to make a clean retreat. They're slowing him down right now. JaCkky might lose the first life, still holding on to the BKB. Meanwhile, backside, they're retreating from Palos. He's pulled them in with the Harpoon, trying for the Boundless Strike and the Wukongs, keeping the rest of Bleed at bay. And they aren't able to help their Luna. JaCkky will go down, but it comes at a cost. 1-for-1 trade. That does definitely favor Darling, though. They managed to defend, and Yowe still chasing forward. But at least get the Mikoto clone with one more Adaptive Strike. Still on trying to retreat.
Smoke out. They might not expect us again on Bleed.
Yeah, they are grouped up though. Palos will get that smoke broken. Immediately trying to get more vision. Palos and he's in trouble with the rest of the squad. Here to help Masaros. His Blink Dagger gets cancelled. And the Stampede will mean that Dric's hook shot goes wide again. Pop the Shadow Demon ultimate on Kuku to stop him from furthering on this chase. But the Monkey King has the gem. You got to escape from here. Oh, Luna doesn't have a TP for another 15. If he gets found, no, Palos knows, just stands right in front of him, pops the BKB and the shards. They don't do anything. The little glaives around him trying to work down the Monkey King, and looks like they'll be successful. Jotun, he's melting too. He's doing so much damage, but it's not enough. A bit of a misstep there from JaCkky, but realistically he had no choice. The rest of his team already ditched. Meanwhile, Mikoto actually wrapping out, finished off the top range barracks. That's one of the annoying parts, but Yowe runs forward, not respecting the damage. Masaros catches him completely off guard. DJ and Masaros, this combo, they've been holding it down for the squad this entire time. And out of what feels like nothing, they find the kill on the Morphling.
Look at that damage from Luna.
Dude, they just literally,
my God.
They walked into it, and I think Dric just got tagged by like 4 glaives rotating around. He just instantly died.
That and the less heroes that are around Luna. Like if there's 2 heroes in front of Luna, those glaives are just gonna keep bouncing between those 2 heroes.
Yeah, you can't just tag team her. That's not how it works. Luna's not one of those heroes. 1v1, that's a different story, but you summon a couple of illusions, you're in big trouble. Here comes Jotun with setup. They're expending all these resources on the Arc Warden Tempest Double, who will just shrug it off and continue beating into your racks. He's gonna time out in a little bit though. JaCkky gonna rejoin the team in 18. Isn't really anywhere for him to. They want to take advantage of the morphing opening.
Yeah. They gotta respect this. They gotta back out Bleed.
Oh, they gotta respect Bosco, who's just running up to them here. Stampede getting you out. Nice Harpoon for now. The Boundless Strike will keep you in place, but poloson with another beautiful 4-star gets Mikoto out of dodge. The Luna is back alive now, and they've captured the outpost and brought her in. Bosco might be in some trouble. Still has the BKB that he held on to. Here comes Masaros looking for a stun with the 4-star. Set up onto Palos. Meanwhile, they're controlling DJ on the sidelines. They can't really afford to lose this Shadow Demon. He's in a bit of trouble, but the Glimmer gets him out of there. And Palos is ticking down to the damage. He will go down. Poloson still laying into the front lines. Jotun in trouble. They lose the Luna and the Shadow Demon on the sidelines as Masaros desperately trying to 1v2 this situation. Where's Mikoto and where's Poloson? They're nowhere to be found. Finally joining into the fight. Yowe does go down to the overwhelming magic damage of Masaros, but now a beautiful hookshot holding the real Arc Warden in place, but they aren't able to finish him off in his own magnetic field. Buyback's coming out, desperation now. You have to kill Mikoto, morph into the centaur and stomp him down. But DJ, he's back. He might just die back in this situation. There isn't a sentry around to spot him. Mass buybacks bleed. They sense that the time is now. They know Yowe. He's on his last legs here. And they turn around and beat him to bits. Team Darling, they're running out of options. And GG is called. Kuku goes down. And so does the rest of his squad. The disconnects come through, but this time it's for a very different reason. It must be frustrating, that final fight. Just desperately trying to get your hands on the Luna. Desperately trying to get the backliners. But no such luck. Bleed will win game number 1.